consider that, especially in the later versions of the video game, they really did make a concerted effort to pattern the movements of their characters after specific movements within fighting styles. Mm-hmm. So one of the best media representations of Dragon style Kung Fu is actually in Mortal Kombat. It is the secondary fighting style for Sub-Zero, but they use aspects of Dragon style for other characters throughout games throughout the years. I think they're on what, number 11 now or something like that, as far as like
sounds right.
Video game releases.
Because at 10 they rebooted the franchise.
Yeah, so there's a whole lot, but like Sub-Zero's main thing is Shotokan karate and Dragon style Kung Fu.
Which, if you're not familiar with those two, are very different.
They're very different, but you can still mix them to great success. The thing that I want to talk about is the Dragon style Kung Fu, because hey, we're all about some dragons here, man. And actually, a dragon is the symbol of the Mortal Kombat series, so they're all about the dragons too. What's interesting is that in the movie, they don't do anything that really is representative of actual Dragon style Kung Fu. Like everyone knows, like the hand position is going to be like the main thing you see. You don't see that in the movie. There is this kind of zigzag Z-stepping pattern that they do. You don't see that in the movie. A couple other things. I had to write these down because the thing about Dragon style Kung Fu is it's more of a Southern style Kung Fu, so not a whole lot of kicks. So it does kind of fit. That's why he has the Shotokan karate to get the kicks in there. With Dragon style, it's a lot of hand movements. It's a lot of hitting and trapping. There are a lot of quick breaks. Let's see, I wrote this stuff down. Oh yeah, very much more fluid. Okay, it actually starts off kind of rigid and hard, but as a person goes through repetition, they get that fluidity and speed. So that's one of the things that is highlighted within the Dragon style. The other thing that I thought was interesting and I came across is their breathing pattern. They breathe normally like most martial arts do, but when they breathe out, instead of making that yeah kind of thing, they do actually kind of make like a hissing sound, like You do see that in the fight scene with Reptile and Liu Kang. But Reptile does it, but I think he's mimicking the stance he's making is a snake type stance with his hands and everything. That is very obvious snake. Snake style isn't even in the video games, right? So that was just thrown in there for the movie. Reptile, snake, we'll do that. But the hissing sound isn't actually snake. It's more of a dragon thing.
If you're familiar, for the Grievix in the crowd, people who are familiar with hardstyle breathing, breathing behind the wall, that some karate styles are familiar with, that's what we're talking about. Where you clench your teeth together, put your tongue against the back of your teeth, and expel out while your abdomen is tight. That's the dragon breathing. It's also called hardstyle breathing for the Pavel Satsulan people in the crowd.
Yeah, so every once in a while we do actually get some people who are knowledgeable about martial arts, and then we get other people who are just knowledgeable about the movies and the video games, and this is their martial art. I'm going to work my thumbs really well.
Hey.
Yeah.
Professional gamers make more than me. I ain't going to knock them.
Yeah. Professional anything, that means you get paid to do something. There's only difference between amateur and professional. Professional, you get paid to do this. So technically, I'm a professional mixed martial artist who's never lost in the cage.
Technically, that is true.
Technically, this is for just going by the words.
Yeah.
Right? I get paid to do martial arts, and I've never had a cage fight.
It's true.
And so
which means you are undefeated.
I am undefeated.
Words as written. Yeah.
That's how awesome I am. Never lost in a cage.
Regrettably, I have gotten lost in a cage. One time, and I couldn't figure out which one actually had the door, so I couldn't get out. Anyway,
I kind of wish I would turn the camera around so you can actually see the rest. This is an actual cage you would fight in.
Yeah.
And so what you're not seeing is the door. We have a door right over there. And so you can see what we're talking about.
And it's real obvious which one's the door.
Yeah, it is very true. It is very, very,
Oh, anyway.
very obvious.
But, yeah, so...
You can't find doors, and I walk into them, so...
Yes, well... I had some joke about putting foot in the mouth, but...
We're awesome martial artists, guys.
Oh, yeah. So...